We're just rolling. We're just rolling to 12. Let's do it. Let's hit it. Start that
straight
draft.
to 12 turbo, or just let it roll.
Oh no, let's see who goes off the board.
Okay, here we go. Starting the draft.
We're starting the draft. Hold the hands. Play the music. Or we don't need to play the music. It's only when we're
on our
You
pick.
guys
On
are
our
hand
pick.
from over here.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
First overall pick is Cam Ward.
Wow.
Second, Travis Hunter to the Browns. Next,
Abdul Carter.
Shadur Sanders to the Giants.
Wow.
McMillan, wide receiver to the Saints. Mason Graham,
Ooh, I like
defensive
Graham.
interior.
Abdul Carter, the fucking Raiders.
Carter to the Ravens at 6. Sorry, I just paused it because I wanted to. Okay, Raiders at 6. Will Johnson to the Jets, cornerback at 7.
Couple Michigan boys gone in the
Bunch
top
of
7.
Michigan boys. Go blue.
Will Campbell, tackle.
LSU.
Mike Green, run edge. Sorry to the
Edge.
Saints.
He's edging.
Luther Burden, wide receiver. I'm just pausing it real
so
quick.
Luther-
Do we want to go?
Luther Burden went at number 10. Okay.
Well, we ain't trading with the Niners. Ain't going to trade with us.
No.
So let's just see. Let's see who these sons of bitches are going to take.
No, they're gonna take a fucking guard.
James Pierce,
Yeah,
edge.
Guys.
I think we know what we're doing.
I think this is just this is the easiest pick. It's our first draft as CanFan in 2025. I think we're taking the best player on the board by a mile.
Let's not
Ashton Jeanty, guys.
Let's not hesitate. Let's get it out of the way.
Let's just get him in there.
He's going to be on
Let's
our
get him in
big
there.
board. Absolutely. Welcome
Welcome to the
team.
We got him. We got him.
Boys, it feels good to be back.
Feels good to be
Feels
back.
Good to be back.
We
Feels
did
great
it.
to
We
be
did
back.
it for you, chat. We did it for Cowboys Nation. Now, should I speed up or?
Well, I kind of
Yeah,
just
you
want.
can speed up
I
a
don't
little
mind
bit.
seeing who goes because it kind of gives us a second to see if. Fuck it, speed it up.
Do you
cares
just go
what-
up a little bit,
Let's
like
go up
because
a bit.
we're not going to get any of these guys anyways. So now our next pick,
so
I want to
Buka's
say our
gone.
next pick's 44,
Warren's
and
gone.
then 76.
I
So
like.
now we're just rolling through the draft, waiting for that 44th pick, and we're getting into the second round right now, fellas.
So
But all I'm seeing, is a bunch of names that I am not familiar enough with, and that's a lot of work to do this offseason.
Well, we're not going to look at any of these guys because between 12 and 44, the majority of these dudes are gone.
okay, so
right?
we're on the clock.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Well,
We're gonna double stack it and we're gonna go Scataboo.
we got to talk about, okay, we now addressed running back. We should have said this before we started.
Right.
What were our biggest needs as CanFan? I don't care what the Dallas Cowboys are, but as us personally,
Okay.
what do we think our biggest needs are?
So since we've addressed running back with Genty, I don't think we need to go another running back. Had Genty go off the board, I would have been in favor of doing a 2 back in the higher rounds, but I'm fine with going 1 back, wide receiver, and a guard or a tackle. Or I've low key been liking the center pick to kind of switch some stuff around. So those are my top round picks. We've got the running back. I want a wide receiver, and I want an offensive line.
Okay, I want the wide receiver too, but I am really
Bullish?
attracted to a sexy edge rusher.
Oh,
I
okay.
just think you can't have enough of them.
Yeah.
And if we're willing to trade 2 first-round picks for Garrett, when I see Landon Johnson sitting there,
Jaxson?
Landon Jackson, I want him to be a Johnson. But when I see Landon Jackson sitting there, it kind of
It
intrigues
kind
me.
of pulses you. Okay. So, Ants, what do you got?
Edge is always nice. Edge is always a nice pick.
Yeah, you
I'm
said.
just in a believer. Anyone for the amount that the Cowboys need, just second round pick has to be a starter.
Yes.
Edge has a very good chance to start. Oh my
Oh.
God.
What about
Prometheus
fucking
guy.
Mr. Clean, baby?
We looked at him, didn't we?
Yeah, this is the Prometheus dude.
Yeah.
If he's on the Cowboys, he's just named Prometheus.
Yeah.
That's-
Prometheus.
Well, he's
And
6'7",
I like his
280. 6'7", 280 pounds. You can't teach that.
He is Prometheus. He's the Prometheus dudes. He's 6'7", 280.
Yeah.
I love it. I fucking love it.
Look at that.
What's his height, weight? What's his 40?
Good span on him.
4'6", 8"?
4'6", 8". It's in the top 91 percentile. He's
He's gonna be a run stuffer. Like he ain't getting in at the quarterback on a rush, just judging by his speed. But you don't need every one of your edge rushers to be a sack machine, right?
no. Look, I'm not saying go for him. I did just want to see him. The look intrigued me.
Well, R2J2 saying he's a late first, going to go to KC or the Eagles. He probably.
Ooh, I like to hear late first.
Yeah, he probably won't be there. Is what he's saying.
Well,
Jenkins,
but that probably won't be. Will be. He's there right now.
Prometheus. Yeah. Jenkins says edge. We have two edges that are better than. So we have two edge that are better. That was injured this year. So he's talking about DeMarcus Lawrence and
Lawrence is a free agent.
Lawrence is a free agent.
Let him go and pick up Prometheus.
So there's not even a guarantee. There's not even a guaranteed DeMarcus Lawrence is on the team.
Lawrence is a free agent. Sam Williams injured, so he's bouncing back. And who's our other
Micah.
dude? There's Micah. Then there's the other edge, the rookie Neeland,
Which didn't show much.
So just what they can do, what a defensive end rusher or even fucking run stopper can do is can really make everyone else perform much better. Just given an extra half second.
You could put him. I bet you that at that size too. You could throw him in at tackle on rushing plays.
Oh, he was saying
sure.
Neeland and Sam Williams.
Third and long.
Sam Williams is who he was talking about. Sorry, my bad.
Coming off major knee injury though.
Yeah.
I do. So a guy that I really like is Xavier Watts out of Notre Dame, safety.
Okay.
And that's just another and I know safety is not necessarily a position of need, but I do think he's going to be one of the better players available at that time.
Was he available here?
AJ's looking at wide receivers right now.
I just want us to go through this list of wide receivers to see where they are so that we can because I think we want to draft a wide receiver. If it's not Restrepo, who we would be reaching a little bit for, the next guy who intrigues me is Isaiah Bond just for speed.
Same with Tez.
Yeah.
Tez and Isaiah.
Tez Johnson and Jaden Higgins. I believe it's Jaden Higgins.
I think we have a chance.
Yeah, he's got some good size.
I think we have a chance at Isaiah Bond in the third.
So let's come back to wide receiver.
I think I would get Isaiah Bond in the third than any of those other guys in the second. I like Xavier Watts is intriguing. I mean, Tyler Booker, guard. I don't think guard's necessarily a need because you have Tyler Smith and worst case, Zach Martin doesn't come back to the Cowboys, but you have Brock Hoffman.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I would target guard in the second because I think both starters are possibly already on the team.
And he's a pure left guard by Tyler Booker is a pure left guard.
And
we got one of the best left guards in the NFL.
I don't like the idea of taking a sole one-sided guard if you're gonna draft. I've been liking grabbing guys who've played a couple positions that you could possibly have them cycle through depth, but a lot of those guys, like you said, come at a little bit of a later round.
So we're looking at Xavier Watts right now. He led college football in interceptions in 2024.
Oh yeah, hey,
I like him.
Anth.
Yeah, I know, Ad.
Anth.
I know.
Number zero, Xavier Watts, right?
Yeah, Watts. He was picking me off in our matchup.
Remember when I picked Anth off a couple times?
I think so.
Won me the natty.
For me, I like Watts better as a pick as I think the potential's there. Just purely looking at his photo. Landon Jackson, I think, is a more intriguing pick just with the amount of disruption he can get. Like he has the ability to affect every play because he's going to be closer to the football, where Xavier Watts is going to have to wait for it. However, getting a nice secondary back there, if our two young Neeland and Sam Williams do come back and start performing at better than expected play, then that makes more sense. So I'm kind of leaning towards Xavier Watts with Anth here.
Can you? I'm not mad about the pick. Can we just scroll down just a little bit? I just want to see a couple of these other guys who are peeking up here a little bit. Okay, so we got linebacker Carson Schwechenjigger, and then we got Darian Porter, cornerback to tackles.
Jalen Walker. If Jalen Walker's there in the second round, which he won't be, I don't know. I still don't understand what PFF's got going on.
I was gonna say linebacker.
He's the pick.
Okay,
if
so let's
Jalen Walker somehow falls to fucking 44, he is 100% the pick.
Yeah, I agree.
So do we take Jalen Walker?
I think we take Jalen Walker.
I think we have to, and everyone's gonna say, well, he's not gonna be there, but he is there for us right now.
Yeah, exactly. He's here for us right now,
and
we understand.
Linebacker's a position of need. We need it.
And
we
he
want
plays
it.
edge.
Hey,
Let's do it. We're taking Jalen Walker,
which I 100% do not think he makes it out of the first round.
He's not going to be at this, but in this mock draft, he is, and that's what a mock draft is.
Jalen Walker, welcome to the team.
Jalen, welcome Walker.
I love that we did all this talk about other guys, and then we see Jalen Walker, and it's like, because I just don't expect him to be there.
No,
hey, bro,
so I didn't think he was even going to be on the list.
Bro.
Another guy that was there was Dylan Sampson,
Yep.
Tennessee running back,
Yep.
real burner, probably one of the fastest guys in this draft class. Would be an intriguing pick if we don't, in fact, get Giante at 12.
What I like though is we picked Jalen Walker.
Xavier Watts went
44. Xavier Watts went 45. Another linebacker at 46. So Falcons probably would have taken Walker then. Actually, this Schweschinger was ranked higher, but in reality. And then Scatterboo at 48 and Lando Jaxson at 49.
Prometheus, call him by his name.
Prometheus, I'm sorry.
Don't be disrespectful. Yes. Jenkins Gaming says Walker goes top 10.
Yeah.
They're if not top 10, like top 20.
Top 12? If he's there at 12, do you take him?
I don't understand. I wouldn't hate it.
If Giante's
gone, like I expect him to be gone by 12, I would 100% be happy with the Cowboys taking Walker. And I'm on Twitter record saying that. So
Trayvon Henderson just went to the Patriots. We're not looking at other running backs.
Henderson gone. He would be a good for the Patriots. That'd be a nice combo.
Oh, Judkins went to the Niners.
Fellas.
Okay.
Fuck with me, boys. I'm looking. I know we're looking at wide receiver, AJ, and I know you want wide receiver.
Gunnar Helm, tight end right there. I like that pick. I know we didn't even talk about tight end. He's on the board. Consideration.
Just a consideration. Also, don't hate at the top pick there. Like we're looking at, you also have. Let's look at Gunnar Helm here. Let's get a little.
Just want a visual. Here. Oh my goodness,
he definitely looks like a bro.
He smokes weed.
Oh yeah, he definitely owns Bitcoin, 100%.
Crypto.
So they have him listed.
Yeah, he's a crypto. Yeah, no, sorry, he doesn't have Bitcoin. He has some sort of something.
E3.
Oh yeah, it's like Moom coin.
Yeah.
Not moon. It's Moom.
Moom coin. Totally. Bip coin.
Yeah. Bip coin?
Yeah, Bip coin.
Bitcoin.
Gunnar Helm. They say he's 238. Let's round up to 240 here.
That is a little on the lighter side, don't you think, for a tight end?
It is. Unless,
what's wrong there? He's 250 on PFF. He's 238 on Draft Buzz.
Regardless,
let's give him 240. Let's give him 240.
Let's give him 240.
Give him 240, and then with the NFL training regimen, he's gonna go. He'll be 250, no problem.
So they're even showing it in his measurables that his weight is low.
His weight is low, but he is an inline blocking tight end, and so that is a little concerning with his weight. But again, the easiest thing to do, I think, for an NFL player is put on weight, muscle as well. Give me 3 months. I'll get up to 230.
Oh, yeah, dude. I'll get up to 230 pounds.
I would love an AJ at 230, but like a yoked 230.
Yeah.
We're just feeding.
I can get
same size neck and heads, though.
He drinks 4 protein shakes a day, and he just always has beef jerky on him.
And I'm always doing.
Hey, you want to bite? You want to say? But his voice gets way deeper.
Yeah.
And I get like weird sparse like neck hair. No, I don't grow any more facial hair. It's just all in my neck. And yeah, I do burpees all the time.
Does it say what Royals runs? Asked Jenkins Gaming.
Royals?
Yeah, like what's his run?
What's
his 40?
Jalen Royals is the other guy that we're gonna look at. Yeah, that's right.
Which I don't hate a wide receiver here.
No,
I'm down. Wide receiver than tight end.
So when I'm saying wide receiver, it is true. I'm thinking about a wide receiver, but I'm also into a guy if Gunnar Helm fits the mold, obviously Travis Kelce type of receiver. You just need a little bit of blocking with the tight end for them to be really, really effective, right? Or a Gronk style actually would be the best. I know he's a Mount Rushmore tight end, so like that's an easy thing to say, but that's what I'm talking about is a guy who can go out there and catch, and let's put some pressure on Ferguson. Yep. I don't mind that, but let's have a look at what Jalen Rose here looks like. Okay,
Marges says Dallas is 1 tight end away from a Lombardi. Laughing emoji.
Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you, Mark.
Fuck you, Mark.
You dickhead.
Fuck you, dickhead.
That was funny. Yeah, like the tight end's gonna change.
Oh wow, Royals is a fucking burner, boys.
4.38.
Royals
He's fast.
Is an absolute burner.
6 foot. Defensive ratings a little bit higher. We like to see that overall rating in the 70s. But again, competition could really affect that. His most comparable players are Malachi Corley, Jalen Polk, who the fuck is that? Navontae Walker. So I don't know.
What's his? Give me his top pro in the scouting report and his top.
Yeah, top pro, top weakness. Let's get him.
Okay, top pro, top strength here. Verified track speed translates to the field with a blazing 4.38. Consistently stacking corners vertically and creating separation on deep routes. Sounds like something that we could use. Yep. His weakness here. Limited experience against elite competition, having played exclusively at the group of 5 level with just 1 season of significant production. Not too concerned about that with a guy who is fast and can catch a football.
Yeah.
Can't teach speed. Yeah, I'd be more concerned if his top weakness was can't catch.
Can't catch. Yeah. Or he was a quarterback.
Yeah, like
right?
I don't mind. I mean, they do say like his route tree. I was just glancing there.
His route
tree isn't. No, it's fine. You can go from it, but his route tree
underdeveloped.
Isn't the greatest, but
I don't care about that either. The struggles struggles with physicality is a little bit concerning, but that's. I mean, again, you get crack him if you got him.
Crack him if you got him, son.
So,
get him in, you kid.
So Jenkins Gaming says Royals is a number 2 on this team.
Okay,
let's get him.
Let's get him. Let's bring him on.
I like Royals,
but there is no other wide receivers below because we're just looking at like the first 3 guys. Okay, I just want to.
Well, Isaiah Bond.
Isaiah Bond's there.
Let's look at Bond. We have to.
Bond is.
We have to look at him.
Bond is a guy who is so fucking intriguing. He's actually 5'11", not terribly small for what we're seeing wide receivers.
Give me his draft buzz.
Yeah. That's what really matters.
He basically played number 2 to gold. He basically played number 2 to Golden, so he is familiar with that number 2 position, right?
And he's a 4.28.
Look at that 40, boys. Look at that 40. He's the fastest. He's the fastest player in this draft class.
Yeah, that would be nice to have someone that could take the top off.
And if we're just talking about pure speed, like if we liked Royal speed, well, we got someone that's even faster.
He's only 1 inch smaller. I'm leaning toward Boyd. Let's see. Our next pick would be down to the Colts at 80, which would put us into a place where we could get
Bond.
Or we trade and we lose out on both.
Or we trade and we lose out on both. Exactly.
Hey, you know what? Let's try it. Fuck it. Let's trade.
Hey, let's boost it, baby.
Picks. We need picks, and this might just make us completely have to alter what we're doing. Try it. Just try it. No, try it. Let's see what they want to do. They want to tango.
They took it. They fucked with us.
They took it. Hey, AJ, you always throw the feeler out.
Woo! Yeah, no, it's true.
AJ wants to stack them and catch them.
That's 18%. That's why you get the 5 tries. You got it.
Yep.
You get a chance. See, I like it. Now let's get Bond, hopefully.
Okay, let's see. Is Bond going to go?
Let's see who's taken.
I'm nervous.
Bond off the ball.
Yeah, right?
Oh, no. Oh, we lost both.
We lost both.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Doesn't matter. We picked up a pick.
We picked
and there's
up a
Tez
pick.
Johnson.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay. We said we wouldn't mind Tez. I think we have to. I think we take Tez.
We have to also look at BPA. We can't just now reach for a wide receiver because we missed out on.
Sorry, I thought he was BPA because you had.
I had that. Yeah. We did pick up that extra pick though. I like the trade. Sure, those two wide receivers have that high ceiling potential, but there are other guys here too. It's just how the
Royals gone a pick before us.
I know.
To
Washington.
How good? Oh my God, that's like the ultimate sting. But how wicked would this trade have been if we would have got Royals and an extra? I wouldn't. Now we got to shift a little bit. Wide receiver was something that we talked about, but defensive tackle or defensive interior is still a very big need on this team. So we got to look at this Alfred Collins, and if he's under 320, I'm not interested.
Okay. R2J2 says that's such a Dallas move. Trade back and miss your targeted player.
I know.
Look at this. Look at this dog.
And he is
that size. And 320 on the nose.
He is 320. Yep. It's a true
6'5", 320, man.
Okay. And he's a Texas boy.
Big weight. Got some nice quick feet on him.
Look at his measurables, boys. He is killing it. That's a lot of green. Give us his top strength, top weakness.
Yep.
And let's make this guy a Cowboy. Let's welcome him to the
his
fucking
draft
team.
projection is second late.
Prototypical.
That's good.
That's good. Prototypical NFL frame with plus size and anchor to eat spaces in the trenches.
Explosive get off for his size like that.
And raw technician.
Hey,
weakness. Raw technician who relies more on brute force than refined hand usage. That's fine.
Is that a weakness?
That sounds good.
It just
Sounds
means
good to me, right?
That's like a backhanded like strength weakness.
I think when I hear that, I just hear, okay, so the guy's just been living off of his physical talents. Get him in the room with someone who can teach him how to play football.
Yeah. Hey,
do I dare say we take him?
I say get him on this team.
We need it, man.
We need it, and we can't reach for a wide receiver because we need a wide receiver.
I agree.
There could be a guy at 115 available.
We're waiting.
We can trade a couple of these other picks up and see. But I think Alfred Collins, he's the top player on this board. He's a position in need. It's a no-brainer.
Welcome to the team.
Welcome to the team.
Alfred Collins. You've been
baby.
And look, we did best player available.
Yep. BPA.
Oh, Tej Johnson went immediately after our pick.
Fuck.
Yeah, we knew it.
Tej Johnson was the next pick. So wide receivers are flying off the board, man.
Well, if we want to pause, there goes Trey Harris. There goes Trey Harris, another wide receiver. I don't know. We keep going. We're 24 picks away.
I think we just roll the dice, man.
I think we're gonna be fucked and not get a wide receiver.
Next wide receiver that goes, I do want to look at a trade. That's all.
Guys, we're getting...
Guys, how do you... This is the thing. How do you know... We talked about this.
I know.
How do you know we didn't take a wide receiver in free agency?
True.
Maybe we got a cheap Stephon Diggs.
Yeah. No, we
that
will
can come in off a knee injury and help. I'm just saying, there's also that situation, right?
The no-need Dig brothers coming back?
Okay. Yeah.
Well, we got a guy here.
Hey, Jaxson Dart.
Jalen Knoll from Iowa State.
Yep.
5'11", 200. You know what we got to do, guys.
You know what we got? Yeah, we got to grade
He's not BPA, so we will look at that, but we got to just kind of have a quick look ski.
Oh, yeah.
Because I do agree, wide receiver should be addressed in the, I'd say, even the top 3 rounds. And maybe we shouldn't have traded back and we should have taken Isaiah Bond.
This is how we're learning.
I like this guy's look.
It's
like
a mock draft.
Broad shoulders.
5'11", 200. He's the 14th ranked wide receiver here on NFL Draft Buzz. Had
not terrible
80 receptions, almost 1,200 receiving yards and 8 touchdowns. Decent. And we look at his measurables, pretty grim.
Pretty grim.
I also want to say, okay, he's got some grim measurables, but he's out there performing. Is this a guy who's got some heart to him? You know,
I hope so.
We
I really do.
Put him up against a Parker Washington, Jermaine Burton, or Jaden Reed in the NFL. And last thing that we're going to do is look at the scouting report. Top strength plus short area quickness translates to sharp cuts and crisp route breaks, creating consistent separation in the short to intermediate areas. And his biggest weakness, lacks prototypical size for boundary work, may struggle to consistently beat press coverage at the next level. If you don't have him running those routes, or if he's just running separation type of routes, I don't know that his size is necessarily going to be the bigger factor, but he didn't really have great speed either. Is it something that we really want to do on this guy, or should we look at some other players?
I think we got to, I think we got to look at some BPA here. At BPA, I think CB has been a position of need. We kind of got dinged out a little bit with CB. Or do we look at trading a couple of picks up here?
I think possibly trade, but just look at one guy there for me before you go trade.
I don't trade does not look good.
Scroll down right there. Jaxson Dart, QB, Mississippi. I know. Hey, let's just take a look at him. Look at his measurables.
Could we shake the NFL world up?
Yeah. Hey, Jenkins Gaming in chat saying look at Dart as well. So he's also saying
it's a great name.
I love his name. Take a look at him on Draft Buzz. I
like that more than any of these other guys. Linebacker. We're fine.
Let's get a look see.
Draft Buzz him.
Oh yeah. Sorry guys.
Let's get a look. Do you
know who put me on him?
Who?
Our boy Ben Kurt.
Really?
Yeah. He didn't.
He didn't crush on him.
He didn't text me about it. But
real quick.
You should have said he did text you about it.
Real quick sideways story.
We should have just lied our way into getting him to reply to our comments.
Yeah.
He has a new video out.
The eye tracker?
The eye tracker.
That's crazy.
Which I've been waiting for because I'm always watching these guys play Madden or CFB, and I'm like, okay, this is fine, but I don't
How are
what are
they
you
processing
looking
it?
at?
I know.
And when
so it shows what he's looking at.
oh,
That's
yeah,
the way
it
goes.
Red circles
that's
it the
cool.
whole time, and he's more excited that it's actually doing it. It's really good. I just watched it today too.
it was
It actually goes. That's
on
fucked
his
up.
video,
How do they do that?
it shows where he's looking. So like he's like
Crazy.
he sees a guy running up whatever, I guess a flag route. And you see his eyes look in the route, quickly check that he's not being rushed, and then he looks back. It was just really cool because now I'm like, okay, this is how I'm playing football right. Because I'm doing the same thing. I'm looking at the coverage and not really checking my my rush too much.
And then you look, and then just looking purely at rush.
Purely rush.
So,
Yeah.
national championship.
National championship.
Oh my God.
There's
Look
my
at
guy,
this fucking guy.
Jaxson Dart.
I don't know, man. Third ranked, Jaxson Dart with a fucking. I think out of the players that we have there,
He is probably the best.
It's
pick.
interesting. He's not a starter. He's not a starter.
I can't wait to be a darty.
I can't wait to be a Darty.
A dirty darty.
A dirty Dart. Look at. I mean, he's green, blue, blue.
Okay, it's round 4, guys. We've picked
I think it's a
potentially
safe
3
pick,
starters.
yeah.
Do we go
I
with
think it's a
Dart?
safe pick.
Let's do it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Fucking
Let's fucking make
let's
Dak
do it.
sweat
Welcome
a little
to the
bit.
team.
Welcome to the team. Bring that
Jaxson Dart.
fucking stupid headband onto the team.
Get on the team and take off your pants. Let's have a look at that size.
He's got a cute little dick band around his.
So the trade that we made notched us Jaxson Dart and Alfred Collins. Not the guys that we wanted, but potentially dudes who are going to make a big difference on the team. And maybe not this year for Jaxson Dart, but
get him behind and get him to develop.
yeah,
We have a lot of back end picks here, fellas. I wonder if we try to, at this point, not pick at 150 right away. See if we can trade a couple of these 170s and move up to a higher pick. I really think the Cowboys need to trade up.
Okay, I like that. So, well, we
Find something like right around, like try 159.
How about this?
And then
I'm just going there we go. Likely accepted.
No, hang on a sec. Oh,
We could trade basically our.
Right.
no, do 170, do 188 and 228. See what happens.
12%.
Try it. Fuck it.
No.
Okay, do 175. You had 175 and
Yeah,
that one has a 96% chance. Like we're gonna.
Yeah,
get
but
this
what
one.
about 175 and 220?
yeah, but look at
228?
188 and 211. Like, there's nothing's gonna happen in there in that area.
We're gonna get that. We're gonna get this trade. So let's.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's
you-
just do it.
just move up. Yep.
Yeah, I thought.
Yeah,
but
we got a pick at 159.
I thought he had 188 and 211, and we could have got 211 and yeah. See, look at that. Try that one, because then we retain.
Actually,
Okay.
that's probably that's
Yeah,
actually
try that
probably a
one.
better trade. I like that better, actually.
Yeah, and then
Good
we
call
keep our
out.
175.
Oh, they
fucking
didn't take it.
take
Those
it.
fucking cunts.
You fucking
So try
bitches.
175 and 218 or 228 and see what they.
There we go.
Okay.
Hey, they drove a hard bargain. I did like that though.
Yeah.
Good eyes.
Thank
Good
you.
eyes.
Okay.
Fuck you, Chargers.
So we traded some picks
they-
down. We could do it again too if you wanted.
Okay, what's the wide receiver action here though? At the
Yeah, maybe
150?
let's see what are you thinking, AJ?
Let's try that.
No, wait. Before you try that, do 188 and next year's round 7.
No.
Okay. But fuck it. I'd rather move up and get some guys in the
Yep.
in the 5th than have a 7th round pick. So
Yep.
fuck it.
R2J2
Let's try
says
it.
I would agree with the trade up coming after best player at a position of need would be smart at this point.
Okay.
Jenkins Gaming
I
says,
like what we
is
did. I
Kobe
like what we
Bryant
did
still there?
So what's nice now, guys, is in the next 22 picks, we have 5 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's
look,
good.
I think that's
And
good.
fuck a 7th round
Fuck
pick.
a 7th round,
Yeah, dude.
especially when you're moving up.
look how fucking we have an entire draft right here in these next.
I know. We do. Okay,
Yes.
so let's.
This is where we just need to find one starter out of these next
Yep.
5 picks. That's all you need. One starter out of these next 5.
So Mitchell
So
Evans.
we're looking at tight end Mitchell Evans out of Notre Dame, 6'5". I
260.
think he was 260. Let's take a little look.
Yeah, looks
Dork.
like a fucking dork.
Dorked up. That's nice.
Dork.
Hey, I like my tight
All
end
right,
dorky.
did you try restarting it?
Did you try powering it off? Sometimes people say it's the person between the keyboard and the computer.
I don't know. I can't zoom. What's going on here?
6'5" though, good size. It's 260. I like that size better than Gunnar Helm. Both look like dorks, but like the size with Mitchell a little bit better.
He's like Luke, the Schoonmaker, Isaiah Likely, and Cade Otton.
That's what it said?
I just don't know if I'm still not sold on tight end. I'm not. I think unless you guys think he could be, unless he's better than Schoonmaker, I don't want to take him.
The only other guy here then in this position is this Quincy Riley, and he is dog shit fucking
degraded.
Stats.
He degressed in 2024.
Which we're also, I mean, here when we do the CanFan drafts, we're also not fans of guys who digress.
No.
Crack me if you got him.
The look.
Crack me if you got him. I think we got to go for this fucking tight end, man. Like,
yeah, but bring him on. Fuck it. We got lots of picks left.
Can I just go down? Just who's at 150, the 159 area that we're possibly looking at? Oh, there's my boy Seth. There's my boy Seth McLaughlin.
We can't reach for any of these.
No,
guys
I know. No, absolutely no reaching.
Here you got to go BPA and tight end. Sure, bring him into the Clone Zone version 2.0.
Yep.
Okay,
let's get him. Welcome to the team,
Mitchell Evans. Welcome to the team.
Welcome
I haven't been doing this. I will get back to it.
You dorky looking son of a bitch.
We'll get it on the sound bites so we can just hit it.
So we're in that same place now.
We could get Quincy Riley if we wanted now.
We gotta.
I'll be back in a second.
No, I still think so.
We got the QB. We don't need.
I'm just bringing this up. Seth McLaughlin. He's a straight center, and he was a center for Ohio State. He could possibly allow us to move BB over.
But why? Why would you want to move BB over? He had a.
Yeah.
He's a good center.
Totally. I'm just thinking of depth depth on the line. Like, what if we don't have anybody with the right guard?
Depth is good. I don't like a guy who's played one position for depth.
True. Agreed. Something telling me Seth McLaughlin's going to be good.
You just like him. Well,
yeah, I like him.
You know what we got to do?
Yeah, take him, bring him up.
We got to bring him up. What am I doing here?
Yeah, looks like a fucking lineman.
Looks like a fucking big boy. 39th ranked O-line, but there's 5 positions in that. He's pretty average in terms of height, weight, 40. Got a good overall rating. And he's most comparable to Juice Scruggs, James Empey, and Luke Wattenberg. And if you know any of those players, that must be good because...
They only name them?
Well, you don't... Most people don't really know names of offensive linemen besides the guys that are on their team, right? But let's have a look at his scouting report. Exceptional strength, exceptional football IQ, consistently identifies and communicates blitz pickups and stunts to offensive line. Scouting report, weakness, inconsistent snap location, particularly when faced with head-up rushers leading to timing disruptions and occasional fumbles. Now, here's the thing. BB did go from guard to center. Am I right?
Yes.
So, bringing this guy in, if he's a center but has the same body as a guard, okay, can he
switch over to a guard?
Could he?
Well, like ideally, so we lose. Let's say we lose Zach Martin.
Yeah, Brock Hoffman's next.
Brock Hoffman's next, or would BB fit better over there? I'm just thinking.
I wouldn't the same.
And I agree. And I agree with you. Like, look, potentially being a fucking center, it almost could be harder than being a guard. So could this guy who's potentially only played center, can he be a positional person on the guard side? Totally agree with you.
Yeah, no. I think the center is the harder position to play. If BB's already locked it in and showing that he's competent, drafting a center is fine.
But now you also have the offensive line coach who actually was coaching BB at Kansas State, who's on the Cowboys team. Is he going to want to have?
But it'd be the same question that I would ask. Like, okay, Tyler Smith came on and started at tackle and found himself in guard. Would you now want to draft a guard to shift him out to tackle? Obviously, that doesn't make as much sense because we drafted Tyler Guyton. So
we get Ants back in here. I don't know what happened to him. There he is.
Bring that little sexy son of a bitch back.
I don't know if he's. Oh no, he's.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I wear AirPods and they die, and then for some reason it cuts my camera out. I don't really understand.
Hey, Apple bro. So we're just talking about Seth McLaughlin. Alex put him up there.
Yeah, no, I heard it. I was listening. I hate center right now. I honestly hate it.
Right.
Here's the big problem with us.
And just for the fact, I mean,
did we lose you again?
Hello, Anth?
We can hear. I mean, okay, we'll keep going here.
The problem right now that we're facing is we have two defensive interiors in Sherman Turner, CJ West, a cornerback in Quincy Riley who doesn't look very good, a quarterback, and then Seth McLaughlin in our next 5 top BPA players.
Okay, bring up the defensive interior up at the top then. Like, having more linemen is not necessarily a bad thing. Ugh.
6'4", 300, he's light.
Okay, was that guy fucking injured or something? Like, what happened? Like, why did he digress so much?
Well, you don't like to see it. Sherman Turner from Texas A&M, the 30th ranked defensive lineman, 6'4", 300, sorry. Fairly average in all of his measurables. Really, really low shuttle. He's not very good on his left to right movements. Most comparable to Zach Pickens, Viliamo Fioco, and Braden Fisk, sorry. Strengths, exceptional first step quickness off the snap, allowing him to consistently disrupt plays in the backfield and penetrate gaps effectively. Top weakness, needs to expand the pass rush repertoire with more refined moves and counters to consistently win against NFL caliber.
I don't like him.
Linemen. I don't like him either.
Okay, let's skip him.
Quincy Riley, we looked at. He's just got dog shit metrics.
Yeah.
And his size ain't good enough.
No. So give me CJ West.
Hang on. Let me give one more look-see at him at Quincy Riley because we could utilize a cornerback. He's the 29th ranked overall. Had the most interceptions, -3. Oh, yards.
Anth, can you hear us? We can hear we can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, you guys just take it. You guys take it. You guys are doing well. I've taught you boys well. Don't mess up this draft in the last 3 drafts. We're counting on you, boys.
We're counting on you, boys. I think Tyler, I'm looking at Tyler Cooper here. 6'6", 310 guard. He's got the best.
Okay. You like him? Take him. I like him too. I like a guard.
Well, before I fucking
got to see him.
I got to see what this guy looks like. Tyler Cooper, nice. He's got that.
Kind of looks like Cooper Beebe. Kind of looks like Zach Martin a little bit.
He's tall. He's got nice comparables to Zach Zinter, Walter Rouse, and Henry Bain-Valu, who the fuck that is. I think we just got to go BPA, to be honest. We do have the defensive interior, though. That's what's really pushing me back. Should we just go fucking Tyler Cooper?
I like Tyler Cooper. Take out Tyler Cooper.
Okay, we're going Tyler Cooper, guard. I mean, we're going to end up... Here's the shitty thing. We're going to end up with any of these guys as well. So we might as well take CJ West. Let's see. Oh, CJ West. That might be the dude.
Well, that's what I asked you to. I thought that's who. I thought you brought him up and you said he was dog shit. Well, maybe I wasn't listening because Anth was on there.
No.
Oh, CJ West. That's our guy. He's big boy.
He's big boy. He's good against the run.
He had some greens and blues, which is what we like to see.
Blues. Initial burst off the snap catch can. Initial burst off the snatch can catch interior linemen off guard, and scouting report weaknesses, significant snap reaction issues, consistently late off the ball despite aligning over the center. You know what? Let's give him a work in progress. Yeah. Let's bring on CJ West.
Okay, take CJ West. Let's go. Welcome to the team.
Now we've got 2 defensive interiors.
Okay,
and we're picking again.
I think we got a linebacker. We don't have. Should we pick a wide receiver? Nope.
We haven't picked a wide receiver yet, but we still got a lot of time. But it doesn't matter if they're already gone, then the next team that wants one's gonna get one. So let's have a look, see here real quick at some of these guys we don't really know too much about. Okay, Chimere Dickey. Good name, 6'1", 195.
Ant says double dipping DT. I like it.
Had to do it, bro. Had to do it. But let me get rid of this. Let's go BPA again. I mean, we're looking at DI, CB, QB, tight end.
I don't want Quincy. I'd rather take Tyler Cooper at guard. I don't mind that pick. You brought Tyler Cooper up.
Okay.
I don't mind double stacking a linebacker either.
I think linebacker makes the most sense. We have none, considering Overshown's injured. And we got Cody Simmons here, the 12th ranked overall, 6'2", 235. He's got a 4.5 40.
Yeah, he's fast.
Real fast, real good vertical. He can hop up there. I think this is our boy, dude.
Okay. I
think this is our boy, Edrin Cooper, Nolan Smith, and Channing Tindall, not Channing Tatum.
Yeah, hey, they put Edrin Cooper up there. I'm liking it.
Let's do it. Let's go.
And Ant says we got a wide receiver in free agency anyways.
That's right. We got the wide receiver in free agency. We're going Cody Simmons, picking up another linebacker, just stacking.
So we have 2 more picks after this, right?
3 more. Oh, yeah, 2 more. Yeah.
Oh,
you're right.
Tyler Cooper. The Eagles picked up Tyler Cooper. That was our guard. You sold me on Tyler Cooper.
I didn't want him. I did not.
I know you didn't want him.
I did not want him, though.
I know. You sold me on him, though. Okay. Johan Monahan, another center, so we won't look at him. So.
Oh, yeah. No. Now, this guy I do like. He's played center, left tackle, right tackle.
This is the guy that you brought up. Okay.
Yes. This guy I like. This is a guy. So
he's a journeyman. He's up in the upper echelon, right?
I just feel like a dude. So he's 6'5", 310. He's played over his since 2022, anyways. What they're showing us here. Yes, he's digressed, but I think some of the reason is he started out in 2022 playing right guard and mostly right tackle. Then he moved to left tackle in 2023, and then he moved to center in 2024. Yeah. And he even has a little bit of right guard experience in 2023 as well. So he's just seems like he would be a guy who's nice and versatile on the lines. I say we take him.
Kyler Gaiman says multi-use player sick, and says Swiss Army knife, love it.
Let's go. Jonah Monheim.
We'll call him Yona. Yona Monheim.
Yona Mon.
Yona Mon, welcome to the team. We didn't even look at him. We didn't even look at what his face was.
Oh, well.
Just give me his face for a second since we're here.
That's fair.
And this is our last pick, so I do want to see what wide receivers are available.
Oh, yeah. We'll go right to wide receiver. It's our last pick. I mean, we've done a lot and picked up a lot of guys who can potentially help.
Oh, yeah. Great pickup. Look at him. He's like a Mach.
That's a Mach. He's got the Mach vibe. Okay, our final pick here in the draft. I don't see any wide receivers, some halfbacks. Let's look at wide receiver.
Let me see some wides.
Pure wide receiver. Oops, get rid of that QB. There we go. So we got Antoine Wells Jr.
Antoine.
Not very good.
No, don't
6 foot 205.
No, don't even look at him.
Some dog shit metrics. Caden Prather.
Just scroll down the list for a second after we do the first look on this guy. I just want to see if there's anybody that we reckon. Jimmy Horn Jr. He's later. I wouldn't we've seen him do some stuff, not necessarily. I don't know. He could be that flyer.
He's Colorado. I know we know his name because he's on Colorado. I don't really.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only guy I know in this late round.
I say we just go best size. Caden Prather, 6'3", 210. Let's have a look at him.
Take a look.
Yeah, just one more double check here. 6'0", 205. Between these two guys, Antoine Wells and Caden Prather. Chad, if you got someone in mind, let us know quickly here. Caden Prather, 6'3", 210, 29th ranked overall, a wide receiver on NFLDraftBuzz.com.
Is he a speed guy? What's his speed there?
A 4.5. So, I mean, it ain't nothing to
write home about.
But closest to Malachi Carter, Elijah Higgins, and Cornelius Johnson, like the Johnson. Plus size target with NFL-ready frame.
Okay, I like that.
Presenting mismatch potential against smaller DBs, which DBs are smaller in the NFL or not as big as wide receivers. Lacks elite top-end speed, may struggle to consistently separate from corners at the next level. Now, we look at that, and then we look at our boy here, Antoine Wells Jr., who I really don't like what I'm seeing in his college stats. But he might have something. Let's see what draft
and maybe
says. They might be like, look, it's just the place they're playing him. He's the 21st ranked overall.
I like his look.
A lot of
4.5. So I take the last guy over that so far.
Raheem Jarrett, Dontavion Wicks, and Trey Palmer as his comparatives.
Okay, I
and
like the physically.
Yeah.
He's a physical boy.
Strengths are physicality in all phases, thriving on contact and physical play. And his weaknesses lacks elite separation quickness, making it harder to shake defenders. Same as our last boy. So what we're coming down here to Adam is a pick on a 6', 205 on Twain Wells Jr., which I do like the junior as well. And he is, he's 23, going to be 24. Caden Prather, 6'3", 210. He's 23. I say we go with Prather.
And why didn't you like Chimney Deek? We haven't looked at
Chimney Deek? Oh, yeah. Well, let's have one more look. I mean, he's farther back. 6'1", 195. Good size on him still.
Ant's saying get the size. So Chimney Deek has some size to him.
Deek's not even showing up here.
Okay.
No, I can't get him on,
okay.
on
So
bus.
then Keandre.
Ant wants the size. I agree.
Just give me one more. Give me Keandre Lambert Smith. I know he's in the 200, but we can't look at that. We're trying to pick some stuff up.
6'1", 182, not big enough.
He's a light boy. And then
6'1", 180. It's Caden Prather. This is who we're taking. 6'3", 210. Why don't you like him? Don't like his look.
No, I actually do like his look.
Only one drop.
Yeah, I don't. I like him better than the other guy.
I mean, I don't know what this logo is here. It looks kind of like European Union-ish.
It's the Maryland Turpentines.
Let's take Prather.
Okay.
Let's bring him to the limit. Let's see what he can do. It's not the wide receiver that we wanted, but guess what?
It's wide receiver that we got, and that's our first CanFan draft of the season. He has NFL size, Ant says. Physicality there. I'm not against our draft here. We're going to see what our grade is. I like our picks. Hey, we played what we got. Let's see what we got here. Okay.
Download that image.
So we got the download. So first off, Ashton Gianti, A+, duh. Jalen Walker, a C-. Fuck you. Alfred Collins. So this was after our trade. Alfred Collins got an A- on the Alfred Collins one.
Round 4 here.
So round 4, Jaxson Dart, C+, whatever. Fuck you. You don't know us. Mitchell Evans, Notre Dame tight end, B+. Then we see CJ West, our defensive interior, with the B-. We made some dangling moves here. We picked up Cody Simon, or Simon, as you like to say, linebacker from Ohio State, C+. We did another trade, got a C+. And then our last pick, a C-.
Jonah Monheim. And then Caden Prather, our C- wide receiver, which he wasn't close to the BPA. So this is based off that. We still got a B+ grade.
We still got a B+ grade.
Again, I really like the first 2 picks should be starters. That's what we're looking for.
Yeah, the Jalen Walker C- is a fucking bullshit type of pick. Alfred Collins, he's on my list now. I mean,
let's have a look. We gotta learn more about this Alfred Collins if he's going to show up there.
I like the A-. I like the CJ West. I like the Johan guy as well. As for our later round boys, we do like our later round kind of dumpster dive picks.
Yeah,
right?
This guy right here, Johan Monheim, the center from USC. He's a guy who I'm looking at for the Cowboys to get strictly based off of his ability to play his flexibility.
Yeah, he's a yoga boy.
So that was our first mock draft, y'all. Definitely come back. Make sure you come back. Every Wednesday we'll be doing a mock draft.